would be at 585. Here we are, price line. We're just giving out limit orders. We're going to see how they report. All eyes, Google broke up, just as it should, 3.5 deltas. We're waiting on the earnings on the bellwether priceline.com. Mr. Mantalk, here it is. Priceline closes at 509. I just had prints go off at 502. They're right here in this level 2 bid and ask. Here it is. It's right now. Let's open that up there. Now look at that. He's climbing back. 509 was the close. 519 was the intraday high, but look at here. We're printing down here to 497, 495. They're tanking, and we just had shorted that move, but we're going to have to take a look at how to get long off of the bottoms. Okay? And the thing about it is we're at 489 right now, and it's going down. It's 488. I'm going to have to find out a headline number. Now, we're going to take a look and see. I don't have a headline yet, but here it is. It's live. It's here. What do you think, Tom? You think it's going to go toward the strike price? You got that put option? Yeah, yeah. There it is. Look at it go. Everybody's got live bids. Look at them bring that down. Going to have to find out what the earnings is, but it's here. It's live. We're short that name, right, Tom? Look at it, tank, Tom. Do you see it? What do you think about that? Isn't that nice? Right? Ken Flag, how about the rest of you MMTs? It's tanking, don't you think? Close at 509 to do the math. How much is that? Take a look in the platform, Tom, down there at these delta lines. Maybe we can buy the bounce. Did you hear me? Get ready. Price line earnings. Price under pressure. So what? Tom, it's coming off that bottom. Look at that. They walked that thing down there, Tom, to that 477. Go ahead and put a live order out now, sir. Let's try it at 475.50 and see if they bring it back down. Right now, they're walking it off that bottom like they always do. This thing in after hours right now, when I get the earnings report, I will let you know. Here we go. We're going to conclude this video now that buying that bottom that was down there at those prices in after hours and learning how to do the after hours trade on Priceline is that they marked that thing all the way down there to the earnings announcement, which they did. The earnings announcement that came out, now there's going to be a conference call, but you can see that the master of learning how the crook walked it down to that price level earlier in the video, and how we're back to 514, and how the headline numbers can give you that price knee-jerk reaction as you can see it live. Look at that 515. It's trying to come back up to the high today, but just in this very tape. And what we were doing is that learning the powerful techniques of trading after hours on an earnings report can be and is extremely rewarding when you learn how to trade the headline number and how that knee-jerk reaction can take it all the way down there. Priceline.com sees Q4 $4.90 to $5 versus $5.12 capital IQ consensus estimate. Revs were plus 27 to 32% year over year to 928.8 million, 965.3 million versus the 994.4. No, it was actually 994.59 million was capital IQ consensus. To me, that's not high enough on the revenue, no matter how you look at it, because that's what the earnings is. That was the headline number, and when it went tumbling down in after hours, as you've seen it on the video, that was the time to be the buyer down there. That's how they always do it. There'll be many more like this, and if you go to stockmarketpunting.com, type in after hours of earnings, you'll see lots of them. And the power of the after hours earnings entry and the gimmicks and the kind of techniques that are used and how they create that emotional reaction when they drop those prices down there and people sold out on the bottom, to only find out that the short seller was buying to cover all the way back up here to 513, 513 right now. That's how that happened. And because it's a thinly traded stock to start with, now it has 2.2 million because the after hours volume is involved, and we're going to end up putting a short trade together in the next live video. Nice way to make money off the bottom, nice way to short it down.